Hello everyone and welcome back to the match here on WE 2K24. I don't know why I do it to myself, but I've added even more matches to this weekend. We have got 4 today, 4 tomorrow, and 4 on Sunday just to finish off this Prohibited portal. This match here, I mentioned it yesterday about the Women's Tag Team Championships. They've not been defended in quite some time, so it just made sense for us to utilise the Impact Women's Tag Team Champions versus the current WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. So, of course, we've got the current WWE Women's Champions as of Clash of the Castle a couple of weeks ago, the Unholy Union, going up against the Impact Tag Team Women's Champions in the team of Malisha, which I think is a newish team because I've never heard of them before. So, yeah, it just made sense because we've not really done a huge amount of Women's Tag Team matches so far, so just by having these two go at it to get that opportunity just made sense. Alright, so I'm just adding this now. Alicia Edwards. I don't think she's on the actual women's rankings, you know. I need to watch her wrestle again, to be honest, because I've only seen her a few times, and I have got in my mind that she is the absolute worst female wrestler I've ever seen in my entire life. But I've not watched a ton of Impact, so I might have just seen a couple of bad matches, I don't know, but I want to try and watch more. The problem is there's just so much stuff on all the time, isn't there? Like, I have watched a full, 10 hours of AEW today just to try and catch up. If you're watching stuff like Raw and NXT and SmackDown and Impact and Ring of Honor television. I mean, I've been paying for Ring of Honor television now ever since it restarted, and I've not watched an episode. I'm just paying £8 a month for no reason. It's not probably the best use of my money, to be honest with you, but hey-ho. So is Alicia Edwards? No, Alicia Edwards is not on the female ranking, so I'll get her added on there as well. It's a new name. Right, of course, Smasher Slamovich is one half, well, not one half, she is our complete Women's Bloodsport champion now after taking that belt away from Ronda Rousey as part of this pay-per-view. And now she has a chance to fight again for another championship. Remember, the current Women's Tag Team Champions are Freedom, and they have been the champions since the previous game. I don't think they've been defended as of yet, to be honest with you. We have seen a couple of Women's Tag Team matches so far, including, I think we did, the Unholy Union versus, what that other one called? Toxic Attraction, I think we did. Which Unholy Union came out on top. I mean, our top female tag team on the roster is Decay. Really, they should have had a match, I suppose, this week, but we haven't had them yet at all. And I'm not going to squeeze them in now. It's not happening. We'll do that again some other time. Big takedown there by Alba Fire now. I still remember as Kaylee Ray. Watched her live a few times in the UK before she got the opportunities. I think the first opportunity she got was with TNA. I think she was part of TNA Boot Camp. Or British Boot Camp, I think it was called. But then, of course, when WWE NXT began, they picked up a lot of the UK talent. I think it was great for a lot of them, because a lot of them did manage to stick around and move over to the US when NXT UK shut down. The problem is NXT UK did kill a lot of independent companies. Only the bigger ones like Progress and Rev Pro and ICW sort of survived. A lot of the middle to smaller ones, like the ones I was going to watch, all collapsed because they could not get the talent. It was disappointing, really. So you got to be careful what you wish for in some situations. Especially with WWE's ticket prices, my word. I weren't going to go to an NXT UK show. See now Alicia Edwards going after... What's the other lady's name? It is Isla Dawn. That's it, Isla Dawn. Big boots right to the chest. A big one to finish off Alicia Edwards. I feel like that Masha is the big name in this match. She can be the big one that does make the difference. Actually takes out Isla Dawn there, running the entire width of the ring just to completely flatten her. And we've got some championship matches for you today, don't forget. Our second match of the day will be Jushin Thunder Liger defending the Cruiserweight belt against Mustafa Ali. And our final match of the day will be Hollywood Hulk Hogan defending the North American Championship against Kurt Angle. And squeeze in the middle, we'll see Katsuhiko Nakajima go one-on-one against AJ Styles. I did originally record AJ versus Marufuji, but the Marufuji call was terrible, so I decided to bin that off and start from scratch. Edwards now a nice dropkick right into the back. What a takedown there by Masha Slamovich. That could be enough to pick up the victory. Edwards protects the pin and oh no, it's not. And here comes Alba Fire re-entering the ring, flattening Masha Slamovich from behind. Masha down with a boot in the gut. Oh no, look at her kicks and strikes and all sorts. And now Masha taking Isla Dawn in with that Impaler DDT. Got the elbow in the face there by Alba Fire, dragging Masha along as Alicia Edwards. What a cutter. Flies around into the cutter. There's the pin. And there is the freak out. Malisha is going on to get an opportunity at the SWE Women's Tag Team Championships on Sunday. The Unholy Union suffer a loss. Malisha in their debut pick up the victory, move up to a +1. And then into the singles rankings. Alicia Edwards gets a victory on her debut. Masha Slamovich, another win, moves her up to a +5 in the women's rankings. Whereas losses for Alba Fire drops her down to a -3 in the rankings, which is not ideal. And Isla Dawn, in her third ever match at SWE, moves down to a -1. There we go. So on Sunday then, we will have Freedom defending their Women's Tag Team Championships against Malisha, the team of Masha Slamovich and Alicia Edwards. But that's all I've got to tell you for now. We'll be back in a couple of hours' time for Mustafa Ali versus Jushin Thunder Liger for the SWE Cruiserweight Championship. Good night, God bless. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye-bye.